You are listening to the Work-Life Eubiosis podcast with your host, Charleston Edwards. If this is your first time here, welcome. My goal is simple, to bring harmony and balance to this world, starting with the family. There is so much more to life than the 9 to 5, and this show is designed to bring you inspiration, motivation, and practical solutions to bring balance and joy back to your life. Work-life balance is not a myth, it's a choice. Themes on this show range widely between faith, family rhythms, work, and lifestyle philosophies. You will also hear burning ladder essays submitted by our community of friends and listeners who ditched the rat race, beat burnout to pursue a more balanced and purposeful life. My hope is that this show and the stories shared will provide encouragement, motivation, and will provide some ideas that will be valuable to you on your journey to work-life freedom. So let's dive into today's episode. Harry Potter is well known for saying, "I solemnly swear that I am up to no good," to open Marauder's map. This magical map was like a crystal ball of Hogwarts. Harry could see everything, every passage, and every person. Imagine if we had a magical map for 2024. We could see the outcomes of our goals, choices, and destinations, making life seemingly so much easier. Fortunately, life does not happen this way. Millions of us have started this year solemnly swearing with good intentions. Look better, feel better, or be better organized, just to name a few. But 90% of us are predicted to break those resolutions by Friday, January 12th, better known as National Quitters Day. The honeymoon period is about over with resolutions, or even talking about them. The problem is that we are too quick to sit on our comforts and go back to our unhealthy ways of coping instead of starting over. In our haste of goal setting and setting numeric goals, we often fail to go deeper into why. Let me be the first, or perhaps the second, to tell you that it's okay if you broke a resolution this week or if you break it by the end of this month. Life happens. It's full of highs and lows, wins and losses. We don't have the crystal ball of knowing tomorrow's highs and lows. But what we have today is a purpose. Our why is our way forward. Purposes go beyond numbers, goals, and records. Purpose is a compass to identity, character, and service. When we know our purpose, it's easier to get back up again, even when a goal is missed. Our fascination with measuring and comparing numbers makes us blind to our values and purposes. Our society has given us the metric-based playbook to success, but it's a trap that often feels us unfulfilled. To break free of this trap, we must practice not counting, not measuring, not comparing. What we count is what we measure. What we measure is what motivates us. This could easily become a trap for idolizing the wrong numbers, the wrong goals. We all have a unique purpose to contribute to this world. If we focus on what that is, we shouldn't get depressed if our goals are already off track. Our purpose is the compass and our GPS system. Our purpose gives life. I'll be right back after this break. This episode is brought to you by Own Your 5 to 9, an organization committed to freeing families of the rat race and burnout. Every organization has a leader, mission, and a set of values that drives the organization. But this is commonly missed in the most important organization in the world, the family. An organization has one mission for how it will impact the world. Why not the family? An organization goes into strategic planning to align its values, mission, and projects. Why not the family? Whose Home, a strategic planning guide for families, is a workbook and a tool needed in all households. Whose Home takes a strategic planning approach with 10 guided exercises to to define your core family values, family mission, and tools to operationalize how your family does life together. If your family is facing big decisions, whose home is for you? If you're considering a career pivot, whose home is for you? If you desire more intentionality and harmony in your home, whose home is for you? Create a healthy culture, not a hustle culture, at home. Visit ownyour5to9.com to claim your copy today. Purpose is bigger than a goal. Practically speaking, what does that look like? How do we know what to measure and what to count? How do we best evaluate what truly matters? How do we become more purposeful and purer in our daily walk? Let's start with what I coined the where, why, what principle as it applies to our goal setting. Where is the problem? Why is it a problem? What can be done about the problem? Let's apply it. Where are the numbers that motivate me? Is it in my bank account, retirement funds, my weight, grades, degrees, steps in a day, followers and likes on social media, the size of my family, or perhaps the square footage of my home? Why do I feel that I have to reach this particular number? Is it because of comparison, competition, prestige, or quality of life? Is it because someone told me? Is it because I want to be validated? Is it to be more healthy? The third question, what happens if I don't obtain this number? Can I still find joy? Do I need to work harder? Do I need an accountability partner or a way of tracking better habits? Is this pursuit of the number part of my greater purpose? Or does this number even matter at all? There are no right or wrong answers to this principle. The point is simply to evaluate the motives behind our goals and make sure they are coming from a place of purity, not solely performance, vanity, or greed. Goals still matter. My wife and I just started the Whole30 diet program where we can only eat whole foods for 30 days. Yes, this sounds hypocritical as I'm telling you not to count. But where this program aligns with goal setting is that they encourage you not to get on the scale, not to measure our waistline, and not to count our calories. The purpose of the program is deeper. It's about healing. The other benefits are all secondary. Goals and numbers are important. Some of us need accountability for a goal or to habit track. There is nothing wrong with that, but let's not worship numbers. When we solely focus on reaching a number, it's easier to lose sight of the bigger picture, our why. If you are still winning, if you're still on a winning streak with your goals, keep going strong. If you're part of the majority that tripped up at the starting line of this year, evaluate your deeper purpose, your deeper why, and then get back up again with purpose. If you haven't tried this before, choose a word or a phrase for this year. The word should represent how you want to think, how you want to be when you walk into a room, how you want to feel when things go right, and when they go wrong. That word represents your character and values that you wish to hold high. This word or phrase represents the season of life that you're facing right now. This word comes before a numeric goal and becomes your why, your purpose, and your way forward. Your why is your way. Thank you for listening to the Work Life You by OSAS podcast, part of the Work Life resources created by Own Your 5 to 9. I hope that you have found encouragement and a few ideas to strengthen your journey to purpose, freedom, and balance. Have you overcome burnout and found a new way of life? Millions around the globe are still at the risk of burnout and losing it all, and your story may be the one that sparks not only a dream, but action. Visit ownyour5to9.com for more information and to submit your story. While you're there, join the Work Life Eubiosis newsletter and receive additional resources weekly right to your inbox. If you enjoy this podcast, take time to subscribe, rate, and leave a review. Share it with a friend or a loved one. Remember, the most important organization in the world is the family. Let's do our part to strengthen it. Thank you for listening.